Cheers. It's hot out here today. I mean, it's like South Carolina muggy here. That's not normal. But it is July 4th. Happy Independence Day. Alright, well, as you've seen yesterday, I put all the hay in. It's supposed to be raining here by 7 o'clock. It hasn't rained yet. Which is alright, you know. Made me hurry up and get it in. So, it'd have been a mess today because it's way more humid than it is yesterday. So you can see why I leave these trees sitting for a couple days. They've ate just about every branch or every leaf right off of them. So, this maple here, I cut 2 logs out of it. You know, I watch a lot of other sawing channels, and they saw some small logs. Normally, I don't saw this stuff like this, but you know, this maple, there's nothing wrong with it, so I'm trying to get something out of it. Oh. This water comes from 500 feet below my feet, and I just add Redmond's real salt to it on days like this. Definitely helps out. Alright, well, I guess what I need to do now is grab a skid steer and get everything. We're supposed to have some, you know, a couple days worth of I need to move up here or something. I'm too short to be standing down there. So I can, tomorrow's supposed to have thunderstorms this afternoon, and then thunderstorms, bad thunderstorms tomorrow. 2-3 days worth of rain here. So I'd like to get this all ready to go so I can just start a fire, burn some brush as soon as the weather hits. Somebody just set off some tannerite, it sounds like. So, alright, well, I'm going to go get the skid steer and take this log up. Oh, I need to cut, there's one down there, I need to cut that up yet. I gotta sharpen the saw. I just hit a stone. It's the only thing bad about cutting on the ground, especially here, there's nothing but rocks. So, now let me get some of this stuff done. I gotta sharpen the chain though. Alright, so those first two, I'm going to use as poles for the sawmill shed. So, and then that one I cut way up there. I didn't want to break it. That's a pole. And then this guy here is lumber. Lumber and firewood. But that was a terrible cut. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I started out pretty good. And then started diving. Whew. My hands are soaking wet with sweat. But it went right where I wanted it to, so I guess that's all that matters, right? That's a nice tree. And then I screwed up the cut. Alright, it's really hot, especially with that helmet on. So, I'm calling it a day. Look at this. These goats, they live the life, man. Sitting on the porch, chewing her cud. What's up, Lucky? Huh? Comfy? Comfy? Whoa. Hummingbird, he's hiding underneath my tire. He's right there under my tire. So look at this. This is crazy. I just cut that tree down. It was like 5 o'clock last night. Look at it. It's gone except for what they can't reach. And that's just one. The other one's the same way. They have been chowing all day. Oh. What's going on? Is there a fly bothering you? Huh? Lay down. It's okay. There you go. Oop, he left. There you go. That's my girl. You just sit here on the porch and relax. Yeah, you just sit here on the porch and relax. Right. Well, we are, it's actually 2 days later from when we just cut these trees. And I don't know what happened. I had 2 cameras going. One of them didn't record anything. So I had, the one sitting kind of long distance, which just with the camera I'm holding worked. And the one I had at the base of the trees didn't work at all. Got nothing. Zero, zilch. So, I mean, the goats have been working this stuff over, but we didn't get any of the rain they said we were going to get. I still see a little smoke rising over there. I don't know. But I'm going to try to knock all the limbs off of this. Try to get all this stuff cleaned up. We're going to see how that goes. It's really breezy. So, which is making it bearable out here today compared to the last 2 days, which was no wind and it was horrible. So, it's like, I think with the humidity, it was 100, 102 past 2 days, which was 4th and the 5th. So we're going to try to get this stuff cleaned up, get the saw logs cut, the ones that I'm using for posts, get them cut, get everything cut so if the wind calms down, I can drop a couple more. So, alright, let's get things ready here. that stuff's all pieced out. And the log here, I'll set you up, but I need to go get the side-by-side and my tape measure and bring it down, because then the next, couple are down there. Oh, plus I need to get that helmet off. It gets a breeze on my head. But we'll cut this. I'm thinking I can get, I don't know, I'm hoping minimum of 2. This end's pretty gnarly, but we'll see. Let me go get side-by-side and bring it down here. Well, I'm gonna get on the skid steer and get this place cleaned up. All right, there's all the brush from everything that I had sawed up. I got 3, 4 posts over there. Put all the firewood on the pile, and then I don't know what happened here. Kind of got out of hand. I knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4 trees right here. And then down at the goats, where they're at, I knocked down 3 trees down there. They are just chowing on that. That is a birch tree. Boy, it smelled good when I was knocking it over. That's, that's a shame that it's the only one I have up here, I think. But what can you do? All right. Well, I've got a little bit of time before I need to go rake again, or go at least check my hay. So I'm gonna do this guy right here. So he is going that way. So I'm gonna try to send him right along the edge of the woods here. And then this guy here, I'd like to take this guy down. That's a nice sized tree. But it's headed back into the woods, which I don't have a problem with. Kind of a hole right there. But man, I don't know, we'll see. I hate when these things get stuck in up there, man, it just sucks. This guy here, he could go, he's going this way. He'd be right on top of this one. That guy right there's got to go, and he's going back in the woods. That one's not so big that I couldn't pull it out with the tractor. This guy here, that's a pretty big tree. So if he gets stuck, man, I don't know. All right, well, let me get you set up here. I got to get some chaps on. I got my shorts on. Sexy legs. All right, camera's set up. Kubota's out of the way. The goats are nowhere to be found. And I'm using my Holtzforma 660 today, which is a steel clone. I think they're called Farm Tech now. But Holtzforma is the parent company. They don't sell under that name brand unless you're a dealer anymore. But we're going to notch it right towards the camera. And, you know, even though it has like an uphill lean, so my goal is to have it go down through there, but worst case scenario, it's going to come up here between these stumps. So either way, not a big deal. So let me set this up. This camera did not record last time I did this, so I don't know what happened. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you right on this stump with the saw sitting on. That didn't go as planned. I've only ever had one of them do that before. Man, I seen it when it started, that's why I took off. Dang. I was a little high on the cut. Oh. Should have stayed where I was on the first cut. I don't know. Not good. That's probably why I messed that up. Messed that cut up. Came in too high. Alright. Well. Oh, I guess I have to go get the skid steer. Try to knock that off of there. And then, yeah, just try and knock it off. I don't want to even get near it. Alright, well, it's a couple days after this disaster with this tree. It's windy out here today. It's the only thing, honestly, keeping it bearable. I think our real feel was 100, at least 100 today. But we have really high winds, and it's been like this since, I don't know, almost for a week now, and it's just been absolutely miserable. But this is the ending to this tree video, so I just wanted to address this. First of all, I'm not a professional. You know, I make mistakes like everybody else, so this was bad news, and I was just, you know, very fortunate this thing didn't try to come back and get me. Because a lot of times when they barber chair like that, they come back at you. So, but you can see I missed this cut by about 1.5 inches. So, it's just not good at all. I was very fortunate not to get hurt, so it was definitely my fault. It was I did this between doing hay. I was raking hay, turning hay, and I thought I'll just go out because I had a couple hours to waste. Not waste, but, you know, between turning the hay. And I come out here with like all these grandiose ideas and trying to hurry because my intention was to take that tree down and these two right there down. And You know, it was 100 degrees that day, and I'd been on the tractor. I think this happened like, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock. I'd been on the tractor all day in the sun, and it was just not smart on my part. Maybe when I was 40 years old, I could have did stuff like this, but I should have just chilled out when I wasn't in a hurry, and I don't know, a little fresher. So, and I don't do this for a living, you know. I used to have a tree service, but we never, very seldom ever took trees down like this. And that was 20 years ago I had a tree service, so, we very seldom wholesale trees. I mean, I had a 40-foot bucket truck and 12-inch chipper. I mean, we took trees down pieces at a time. So very seldom we ever wholesaled trees. So anyways, enough of that. I just wanted to let you know, it's definitely my fault, and I will definitely be a lot more careful and more attentive. So anyways, I can still salvage that log, some of it anyways, and then I can get a log out of this. There's stuff flying everywhere today. It's crazy. I can get a 10'6" log out of that, which is about 3 feet short of that limb. And then I think I can cut that limb, cut right at that, where that limb is, and I can get another maybe 6-footer or something. This will be going into like 6x6s for the solar expansion. And then this guy here, I can get a 14-footer out of that for a post for the mill. So, but it is what it is. And so anyways, thanks for watching. Come back next week. We got a good video coming up on another steep hill, doing some more hay, and hopefully we can get a couple more trees down here that I can get enough to start sawing and get some. I want to get the 6x6s for this solar, so I can get my solar up here and expand my solar, so I can be less dependent upon the grid. I don't know that I'll be going off grid anytime soon because batteries are just ridiculous. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, share it with your friends, give us a good I love the comments, and I always try to comment back. I like the interaction. So catch you next time.